Do you see? What in the hell? Oh my! Oh my days! My days! I don't even know what to say to that. Like, I really don't even understand what just happened. Um, um, I honestly don't know what to say to this. Like, I don't like. We just lost to Everton at Anfield. Um,
Back door.
honestly, wow. Um, uh, that penalty. Wow. Wow. Uh, wow. Just wow. Wow. Uh, yeah, I guess getting kneed in the head. That's penalty. What? Hey man. Yeah. I think I might be just officially done with this season. Like I want them to burn this season. There should be fines given out for that. There should be definite fines given out for that. Um, yeah, I'm honestly speechless. Like this is crazy. This is beyond crazy. Um, we saw it during the Champions League game. For some strange reason, we're toothless. Like we don't look like we ever going to score unless somebody makes a mistake. That's the only way we can capitalize on scoring now is others making a mistake. Um, the only good chance I would say would be the Salah one, I guess. Man, I can't even recall this game, bro. Like I am just beyond pissed. Uh Firmino, I'm sorry, my dude. I'm gonna need you to hold bench for about 7 games. I just need you to hold bench. That shot that he had, I that water pistol, like that was not even super soaker. That was like one of the water pistols you get from the local gas station, and then you shooting them little ass baby ass shots that this dude is shooting. I don't. Yeah, Firmino, I need you to hold bench. I'm not blaming Firmino for the loss. I'm not, but I need him to hold bench. Like this is getting ridiculous. Like. Yeah, this I don't yeah.
We lost at home in Anfield for the first time to Everton in 20 years. That was the year I was born. It's gone to this point. We are absolutely shambolic. And for me, it's just not confident in a game now. Because it's changing squads week in, week out. Different formations, well, not different formations, different styles, different defenders, it definitely hasn't helped. But that's no excuse for an attack up front, and also Leipzig, I wasn't confident going ahead to Everton either after Leipzig because I thought, why should I? We could have a win against a big team if we wanted to, but then against Everton we just blew it away as always at the moment. And 1999, that was the last time we've lost at home to Everton. My friend is happy. I have a mate of mine who was in my class who was an Everton fan, and he's given me a few texts, so he's helped the jump be very happy about that. But yeah, for us, have the role switched? No, definitely not. But it's definitely taken a turn of we have to fix up soon. Will we fix up soon this season? Probably not. Top 4 is looking unlikely for me at the moment. Imagine Europa League after winning the league and the Champions League the years before that. It's just, for me, you can't just do that. You've got to keep building the squad. You've got to keep the manager happy with his signings. And the signings so far of Thiago's been crap. He's been crap. Take him out of the team for a bit, please, because he's just not doing nothing. He had a good game with Leipzig, but he's just again not used to the style of the Premier League. What's that about? And for me, the front three had to be sold, and for me, that's Firmino. We need a goal poacher who's going to put that goal in the net, and we don't have that at the moment. Go out and buy a striker. Go out and buy an Mbappe. Go and do that, and replace Firmino with that guy, because we need a striker. We need a goal poacher. FSG for me, they're just. I'll stick hold them for if they get the signings in the summer. We probably need a centre back. We need a striker. We need another midfielder potentially if Wijnaldum goes. And we can't fall down now. We can't fall down now. And I'm fearful. This is taking me back to times where Liverpool were just typical Liverpool, just not winning games, and just for me it's just, and as well, we lost 4 home games in a row. I have never seen that before. Something's not right. Fix it up, Liverpool. Roll on Leipzig in the second leg, but who knows? We'll probably lose that game. Henderson's out, No confidence in this team. Anyway, the keeps one team, still going. You never walk alone.
Boom! And we're back. Saint LFC TV. With your boy Saint. Had to come and rep for the man them. Shout out Kopish. Listen, we are done out. Done out. Finished, man. Like, I can't believe it, bro. Like, breaking all types of records. 4 times? But 4 times? Brother, we had this fortress at home and then we're just letting anyone, come true, brother. Yeah, man. Come slap way. We are on a joke thing, man. Come on. Our transitions of play are shocking. We are just in front. Everything moving forward is in front of man. Everything. Hey, hi. Yeah, you know what? No, you know what? Stop the ball, man. Can't you see Lucas Digne's, he needs to do his 2 shoelaces. Yeah. We got you. Bro, what is this? Like, this is long, bruv. I love you, Klopp, man. But what's going on in training ground? What is this? Crossing inshallah. And this, like, come on, man. Like, we're done out here, man. I haven't enjoyed watching Liverpool for some time. And that hurts me. That hurts my heart, man. That actually hurts my heart, bro. Like, we're done out here, man. Boy, Henderson getting finished. That's gonna finish us, man. Finish us. And we could all see it. Let's be honest. As a Liverpool community, we could all see it. We were all just, no one was gonna say it, but we could all see it, because I know I could. Because the way we're rinsing out, man, is ridiculous, bro. You know when you finish the toothpaste, you know the last bit of the toothpaste, when no one wants to go, no, you're on a house share or something. No one wants to go Tesco and go and buy next toothpaste, so they just, that's what we're doing. Every player, bro. Milner, Henderson, Salah, Mane, everyone's done out. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. Listen, boy, I'm finished, man. I don't even know what else to say. Refereeing in this game. The refereeing in this game. Oh my days. Don't let me even go on a rant. Seriously. What is going on? What? He got clatted in the back of his head with his knee, and then you're giving him the penalty. That don't make no sense. Like, I'm losing my composure. That don't make no sense. Like, seriously, I know this reaction review is going to be like 50 minutes long. I don't want to take up too much time. Shout out to Kopish, man, them. Listen, we are done. We need to fix up real quick. Real quick. Trust me. Boom.
Well, good afternoon. Good evening, Klopp family. First of all, I want to big up the boys, Callum, my boy Drifty, and man like Matt. You don't know the thing. Stay strong, boys. First of all, what a terrible result today. I can see it coming. When I see the defence, I can see it coming. But my main thing that I want to talk to you about is Callum. And not even just Callum, the rest of the Liverpool fans. We all keep going on about FSG out. They haven't done nothing. Callum mentioned last week that, we've only won 2 trophies in 10 years under their tenure. First of all, that's factually wrong, because we won 3 trophies. We won one in 2012. Secondly, We also lost the FA Cup in 2012. We was runners-up in the league in 2013-14. We was runners-up in the Carling Cup in 2016. Runners-up in the Europa League in 2016. Runners-up in the Champions League in 2018. Runners-up in the league as well in 2019. So that's 7 finals or 7 competitions that we've been runners-up in. Now, even if you say you win 4 of them, for the finals or leagues, that's 7 trophies in 10 years. That's not that bad. In addition to that, we lost the semi-final to Aston Villa at Wembley, neutral ground. We're the favourites. We should have won that game. Took the lead with Coutinho. We also lost a 2-legged semi-final to Southampton. Again, we should have won that. So that's not entirely down to FSG. That's down to management or poor decisions or whatever, or mistakes. So we need to ease back on the FSG thing. We know the business model. It's worked in America. It's worked over here. What we need to do is take our focus on, and I'm not really saying Klopp needs to be out, but questions need to be asked. Questions need to be asked because the decision making is diabolical. I don't know what's going on. I mean, today we put in Matt Phillips. He played a good game, but how many people have been saying, play Matt Phillips? Play Matt Phillips with Oldback or Davis. Put players in their proper position. Give them a chance to fail. You know what I mean? What sort of message are you sending out to the players if you're not going to play them in their position? So you got players who are playing and they don't really want to be in that position. Fabinho don't want to play centre-back. Henderson don't want to play centre-back. We've had Milner at right-back. And the boys on the bench are thinking, these geezers don't trust me. Now, if you're in a place of work, you're in a relationship and you know that your partner or your manager don't trust you, how are you going to feel? We're all human at the end of the day. You're going to think, well, fuck you then. Standard, no matter how much money you get in your rocket. So what he needs to do is he needs to build the team, build the camaraderie, build the confidence. He's supposed to be good at man management. You know what I mean? So he's got, he just kicked out Minamino. He's got 2 goals in 4 games. We didn't give him that chance. We played against Crystal Palace. We didn't even see him for 4 or 5 games after that. He was in the basement. Even when we needed a goal, we needed something fresh. He wouldn't put him on. What's that all about? Questions seriously need to be asked. So first of all, we need to just say, back up on the FSG thing. Now we're all emotional people. We're a bit impetuous with our thoughts. I'm the same. But when I deeped it, I thought, hold on a minute. They weren't that bad. They've not been that bad. We've won things, and we've been runners up in everything else since I've been here. We've been runners up in the Champions League, in the league, the Europa League, the Carling Cup, and the FA Cup. So let's put our fingers elsewhere and look elsewhere. And it's easy to point the blame at them. Anyway, that's my little rant over and out.
What can I say? I just want to big up Callum, Matt, Drifty. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Absolutely amazing job, actually. Better than what that Klopp's doing for Liverpool right now. You guys keep up the good work, unreal. Yeah, because you're giving us normal fans that platform to vent our anger and frustrations. Yeah, I'm going to get straight to the game today. I knew after 5 minutes, I knew we were going to lose the game. I can tell because it's the same familiar pattern for the last 10 games. Okay, we got lucky with the West Ham and the Tottenham, but the games that we've lost, we lose the same way every single time. Now, Klopp, don't you understand? If something's not working, you change it. Because obviously what you're doing is not working. Because we keep losing. That's 4 home games in a row. So what? Because you're Jurgen Klopp, I mustn't say nothing. I've supported Liverpool for 30 years. You've been there for what, 5 years? 6, 7 years? Some of you fans might say, oh, this guy's overreacting. Listen, it's not personal. This is how I vent my frustration. I'm fuming right now. I'm absolutely fuming. We've gone from being the best team in the world, bar none, to an absolute joke of the Premier League. We're the laughing stock in Europe right now. We ain't winning no Champions League, so you can get that out your head. The last game that we won, we only won because of mistakes from that team. Okay, we may get through, but we ain't gonna win the Champions League, so get that out your head. And you know what, you can save this video and you can watch it at the end of the season. Well, I know we ain't going to win. I'm fuming right now. Clap, clap, clap. Like I said, I will give you the ultimate respect for what you've done for Liverpool Football Club. You've delivered us the Champions League. You've delivered us the Premier League title. And we absolutely smashed it. And you know what? You will forever be a legend. But don't fuck it up with all this bullshit that's going on right now. It's an absolute joke. How do you go from, what is it, 1 defeat in 4 years or whatever it was, 69 games or whatever it was, to losing 4 home games on the bounce? Come on, really think about it. Really think about it. We're turning into a joke. There's nothing positive to say. There's nothing positive to say. Please, everyone, I'm not being the Mr. Negative. I'm just being Mr. Realistic. That supported Liverpool for over 30 years. Yeah, so just bear that in mind. When I'm saying something, I'm not saying I'm always right. But I knew from the first 5 minutes of this game, we were going to lose. You could just tell. It's the same bullshit. Everyone comes to Anfield, gets an early goal and sits back. Apart from Man City, who dealt with us. They sit back and you know we're not going to score. It was obvious. It was so obvious. I'm frustrated and I'm angry. Oh gosh, I'm fuming. I'm fuming right now. I'm fuming. Listen, Liverpool fans, Liverpool family. We got to keep our head up. I know. We got to keep our head up. But right now, I'm not in a good place. Listen, I'm on the rum right now. I'm on the rum. These guys have got me drinking the rum, the overproof rum too. Come on, I don't want to do a next review because I've done 2. This will be my second review, and it always defeats. Now the next review has to be a win. Next Premier League game, we have to win, please.
Yo, Kop-Ish community, Finn here with another fan review. Liverpool 0, Everton 2, and we were slumped from the get-go. The touchdown from Thiago on the chest, yeah? Playing into a massive open space where Henderson and Kabak could have communicated better to just hoof that go. Hoof that clear. Take the pressure off early doors. But nah, Richarlison ran off the man's shoulder, tucked it past Alisson with no problem. Alisson as well, let me just say, yeah, before these individual errors, that guy used to be an absolute unit. He was like 10 times better than Kasper Schmeichel. Spread his big body and close out them angles. I don't care. That's what he used to do. He used to be a unit. If you watch the first 5-6 games that Alisson played for Liverpool Football Club, he used to be a unit. Players used to fear coming against him now. But it looks like the leadership and the mentality has nosedived. And not just for Alisson. I'm talking for players like Trent as well. 3 assists in the Prem this season, I believe. Robbo's got more than him. But we're seeing all the traffic go down the right-hand side. What's going on? Let me move on to the next game, yeah? That's all I want to think about, yeah? Sheffield United away at Bramall Lane. If I don't see Klopp use the 4-2-3-1 formation that he perfected at Dortmund and used for us when he first came to the club, I've got serious issues, yeah? I want to see Tsimikas play. I want to see Kabak play for experience reasons. I want to see Nat Phillips play. And I want to see Trent play because he needs to improve his form. Midfield line. Sitting too deep, I want to see Keita and Thiago. In front of that, on the left, I want to see Mane. Through the middle, I want to see someone like Ox. I want to switch it up. I want to see Ox or someone with that 10. Either Ox or Shaqiri, yeah? Outright, I want to see Salah. And through the middle, I want to be seeing Origi. Back to goal, aerial balls. Because Trent has been playing them aerial balls into no man. No man is statuesque enough to bring that ball down. Bobby's not been doing it. And he never will, because that's not in his game. With Origi, I want to see him start against Sheffield United, please. I would love to see it. I feel like that team will dominate. It's got to be. It's got to be something like that. Otherwise, we're going to get found out from the first start of the whistle. They're going to close out They're going to hold that middle third with all their midfield line. They're going to sit behind the ball and they're going to stifle us. We need to employ different tactics now. Moving forwards, I agree with the stream last night. I want to see them switch up because we can't keep going with the same 11 and only making alterations when people drop. Klopp looks like a supply teacher right now. And He's getting bodied by the students at the back of the classroom. These students at the back of the classroom throwing rubber bands and erasers are like Sean Dyche, Graham Potter, Carlo Ancelotti, cracking up, chatting to each other, texting man on their phone going, Jurgen Klopp's a dickhead, bruv. He don't know nothing about history. He don't know nothing about science. How can man be here teaching us? That's exactly what it is. Klopp is looking like a supply teacher right now with the lack of tactics, the lack of rotation. I want to see more. Bigger, better, stronger. Finn out.
Oh my days. Oh my days. What on earth is happening to Liverpool FC? What on earth is happening to our club, Liverpool? Right now, we are in a crisis. This is unheard of for Liverpool. Losing 4 league matches on a bounce. Yeah, we got that victory in the Champions League the other day against RB Leipzig, but 4 Premier League games on the spin. And you know the worrying thing is, people, we can't even score. We haven't scored a goal at Anfield in open play since this year. We have not scored this year. So we're in the end of February now, and we have not scored a goal in the Premier League yet at Anfield. Yes, Salah got a penalty in the Manchester City defeat. Yeah, that's a goal from a dead ball situation. It's not a goal from open play. So we are struggling to create, struggling to score goals. And from a team like Everton getting their first win at Anfield since 1999 to blood clot. Why? Records are just getting broken after record after record after record. Like, for me, I don't want Klopp gone. I'm not on that boat yet. I'm not on nothing like that. Like, oh, Klopp needs to get out. But any other manager, questions will be asked. And for me, I'm still sticking with, I don't care what any man wants to say, FSG. FSG did not back Klopp and give him the help when he needed it. It was clear as day we needed a new centre-back. You know what I mean? We needed 2 centre-backs. I don't want to keep sounding like a Brecco record myself and keep going over it, because everybody knows what I go on with FSG. You know what I mean? It derailed our season, man. All we've had is injury after injury after injury. You know what I'm saying? From the moment Virgil van Dijk went out, yeah, they should have been already scouting and lining up a replacement or 2. But no, they leave it to the last minute, pinning their hopes on Joe Matip. And he's as much use as a chocolate teapot. You know what I mean? Pinning their hopes on him now until he gets to the last day of January, and then we're rushing out, scramping him for scraps. You know what I mean? And then we get this Kabak guy, right, from the Bundesliga, and Ben Davies from the Championship, and yet we ain't even seen him have a liquid appearance or nothing like that yet. And for me, Kabak wasn't good today. Now, I don't want to be reactionary. I want to give the man time to settle. Like I said in my previous review, he's still young. Kabak is young, you know what I mean? But I think we've got to hold back on this praising him and giving him this Kabak song and all of that. Allow that for now. I think that needs to be put on the back burner, guys, because he was poor. He didn't read it well for the first goal. And for Everton to score inside 3 minutes, it's just a recurring theme. Teams know what to do. Either teams can think, you know what, lads? Keep it tight to all the way to like the 70th minute, and don't worry, Liverpool are going to shoot themselves in the foot, or let's get an early goal and sit back, because Liverpool ain't going to break us down. I can't believe Everton have beaten us at Anfield 2 clear goals like that. You know what I mean? For me, Thiago played poorly again. He's just not up to the pace of the Premier League so far, and I don't know if that's to do with the injury that he suffered in the previous fixture way back in October. You can tell something's affected him, because he's just miles off the pace. I'm seeing him in midfield getting done up by Decore and other players. You know what I mean? And I've seen Keane for Everton putting in a world-class performance against our forwards like Salah and Mane. Mane was pocketed today. I'm sorry to say, Mane didn't have a good day. A game. He didn't, man. Mane played much better than Salah, but he didn't have a good game. And Firmino, yo, I don't want to get on this train and start referring him to rabbit or anything, but like, you got to sort out that shooting and that kicking, because a 5-year-old can kick better than that, a 5-year-old can shoot better than that. Like, it ain't good enough. When we need to score goals and Liverpool in a bad run of form, we need to take our chances. We cannot be just thinking, don't worry, we'll get a chance later. He had a chance and he fluffed it, some little tame shot. Right now I'm pissed, as you can tell, guys, and like, At the same time, I'm numb. It took me time to digest that defeat. Had a lump in my throat and ting. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking, raw, like, is this how it's getting for Liverpool now? Is this how sticky it's getting now? It's getting sticky like that, though. Because, boys, just digest it. Look at the form guide. It is relegation form. I don't care what any man wants to say. Right now, we're thinking, yeah, we're champions. We got the gold lion on our top. That has to come off. Because we all know where the title's heading, to Manchester City. And it's pitiful. The display Liverpool's putting up is pitiful. Do you think that they want to fight tooth and nail for pride and fight for their manager, Jurgen Klopp? And I feel sad and disappointed because all the hard work Jurgen Klopp has put in over the last 4 to 2 years, let's say 4 years. He's been here for 5 years, you know, slowly built it up. We had the Champions League run, then we won it, and then the Premier League. It's all like it's just all gone down the fucking drain, all to waste. You know what I mean? We know how owners and you know how ruthless they can be. They might just think, you know what, Klopp can't hack it. He's had you know, he's had a death. You know, it's mitigating circumstances right now for me, but you know, he's been for a lot. But they might just think, you know what, he needs to take time out of it and just say, you know what, give him his marching orders, and I don't want that to happen. But right now, it's just looking like he's lost for ideas, and that's scary. And we need a reset, man. I keep saying this. We need a fresh cycle of players. These players have come to the end of the cycle, boys. They have, whether you want to believe it or not, they can do. Just think about it. Same front three for the last 4 years. Opposing teams have worked them out. They know what Salah's going to do. It's predictable. You know what I mean? Trent with the crosses. We know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? We need to freshen it up, man. You know what I mean? I'm hearing a lot of talk about Neto from Wolverhampton Wanderers. For me, it's a no-brainer. You know, I'll have him any day over Traore, because for me, he's a one-trick pony. He's a one-trick pony, and he'll be easily sussed out, man. He hasn't got much more to his locker except for pace. You know what I mean? But Henderson got the injury, and then Phillips had to come on, and it just... Although Phillips was good very early, he just hasn't got what it takes to be at the back leading. We need another leader at the back, so we've got 2 novices at the back. How mad is that? Liverpool FC, the champions of England, I got players like that at the back. But right now, it's coming like, for me, coming like some witch doctor put a curse on us or something like that, because I've never known a football team to have this bad run of form like this to this kind of level. You know what I mean? It was the same sideways business, feeding it to Trent. Like, we were relying on Trent to try and whip a ball in, and it just wasn't working, guys. It wasn't working at all. And another thing I weren't happy about, I know a lot of man I've been saying, yeah, Reeg is not at the races this season, which I agree with, but I felt that it was wrong of Klopp to give him 5 minutes to come on and try and make something happen. Whatever it was, nah, man, that was bad, man. They should have brought the man on earlier than that, man. And there was one period as well, I don't know if you remember a period, what was it now? There was a period where Trent, I think it was at the end of the first half, that was it, because we had like 4 minutes of stoppage time where Trent was like trying to get the ball in, kept it in play, and he tried to do a chip crossing, a floated ball. And it was Firmino, I think there was Salah, man. I mean, they were standing in the box like statues. It was like they were playing like, I don't know, musical statues or something. Like, I don't know what they were waiting on. It was weird. You know what I mean? The players' confidence has gone, boys. You can see the players' confidence has been drained out of them, and it's alarming. And for me, we won't get top 4. I've watched enough football over the years to see when a team goes on this run of form, it ain't going to happen unless some next mad circumstances happen where the season gets postponed for, like, say, a month, and the players have a time out, and then they'll come back fresh, or let's say we get a good spell put on us, you know what I mean, and just miraculously go on this mad run of form and win 10 games in a row. We ain't getting top 4 for me. I can't see how we're going to get it, man. And the sad thing is, it's not like the Leicester game last week where we played well for 70 minutes and then we had the 2 crazy mistakes. You know, Everton deserved their victory, and that pains me to say that. Got a lump in my throat right now. Everton deserved that victory. They defended well, and I said it to you guys in one of my reviews. It might have been not the last review, the review before. I said, Angela, he will know what to do. He will know how to set up against Jurgen Klopp. He's had Jurgen's Klopp number numerous times in Europe. You see me? And I'm telling you, at the moment, we're one-trick pony for teams. Teams know what going. They just know, you know what I mean? We're not mixing it up, and that's the fear. Jurgen Klopp looks burnt out himself. He looks mentally gone, and we know obviously what's happening in his personal life as well. But it's worrying right now, man. It is very worrying because, for one, I don't even think we could finish in the Europa League spot, and I don't want that Liverpool playing on Thursday night after winning the title next season. You're mad, yo. You know what? Anyway, big up all the Kop-Ish family. Big up Drifty, Matt, Callum. Big up all the Liverpool supporters. It's yours and truly, Lazer LFC. Peace. I'm out.
People, another disappointing defeat at Anfield. I don't know where to start. We're getting the basics wrong again. This one thing really frustrates me. I don't know why these players don't take shots from outside the box. It's like someone just take a shot. They just want to walk into the goal. All this sideways football is just getting so predictable now. Like, it's so obvious teams have found us out. Team has. Like, other teams are coming and just laughing now. It's just getting so embarrassing now. Like, this is where it's come to. Personally, I've written the season off. I'm just looking forward to 21-22. If we, have a good run in the Champions League, happy days. But overall, I'm just going to go game by game and just see it out, because our team is getting affected without fans, and you can see it. Some teams just don't. Like people saying, why Man City not getting affected? Mate, Man City don't have many fans. And without the banter, even in the stadium, there's no atmosphere with the whole stadium getting full. So Liverpool, this team needs the fans in there. That's why, four games in a row. But there's a lot of factors, guys. We can't really pinpoint in one thing why things are going wrong. But overall, I believe, things will turn around. So some people are like just thinking it's end of the world and just losing their heads. Don't lose their heads. This is the time to be patient. Yes, you're gonna get banter from other rivals, but just you know what? Just take it like a man. Take it on the chin, and when things turn around, we'll be the last one to laugh. So keep supporting the team. Just be positive on the internet. No negative, no attacking players, no attacking club, none of that. This is the time they need us, the most. That's what fans are for. That's what supporters are for. So keep supporting, You never walk alone. Up the Reds.
Hi there, Team Kop-Ish. Lerato here from South Africa, and I'm back with another match review. Liverpool with another embarrassing performance against our rivals, our close rivals, Everton Football Club. Liverpool going down 2-0. Absolutely gutted. I can lose against any team on the log. I can lose against any team on the log, but I can't lose against those noisy neighbours next door. Everton, it's just frustrating. I've got nothing to say. I'm hurt. My weekend is ruined. I'm frustrated. It's just, I think this is as bad as it gets. I did a match review a couple of weeks back where I said that, the glory days are gone and we need to thank Klopp, and it was good while it lasted. Now, back then I was saying it, but I didn't really believe it. Now I truly believe it. I think we're done as a football club, and we might have to wait another 20-30 years for another league championship. Big changes need to be made in the summer, and need major reinvestment. FSG need to get the money out now. This is getting out of hand, and it's just scary seeing where we are right now as a football club, and it's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. And so I said that maybe Champions League could be something that we can fight for. That's not happening. Absolutely not happening this season. I'll be surprised if we even get a Europa spot.
Europa League spot, because Champions League, that's top four is out of that's not happening. Europa League might happen, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Liverpool, why are you doing this to me? I am absolutely gutted. Anyway, shout out to Kopish, and keep doing the great work that you're doing. Cheers.
What up, Cal? What up, Drift? What up, Matt? It's Mo, all the way from Windsor, Canada. Just wanna fucking say, that was pathetic, what I saw, man. I cannot believe. Look at my hair, man. This COVID shit's driving me nuts. Look at this. You see this? Look at this. Where's this little guy here? This guy, white hair. You see that? This is what Liverpool did to me this year. COVID did the rest. Liverpool brought this guy, the white one. You see that? Gray hair, man. You see it? 2-0. Are you kidding me? Against Everton? What was that all about? We got outplayed by them. We couldn't even get behind their defense to score a goal. One goal. Couldn't do it. That's shocking, man. I cannot believe this, man. It's actually getting worse, It's not getting better. Leipzig, you thought it was getting better. Tottenham, you thought it was getting better. All of a sudden, if it's not Mo Salah, it's nobody. Can't have this, He's not a Aimio. He's not a Messi. He's not a Ronaldo. He's not going to do it every day, every game. When you need him, give him the ball. Mo Salah works hard. Mo Salah gets goals. But Mo Salah needs at least 2 to 3 chances to get one goal. He had one chance. He didn't score. But Bobby had 2, 3, 4 chances. Sadio Mane missed 2 headers. I don't get what's going on. I honestly don't get it. I just want to say, I don't see top 4 happening based on how we play. Especially with Jordan Henderson out. I feel like that is going to be an impossible achievement without him. The only way I see it is if the league continues to be as up and down, inconsistent as it is with the other teams. Chelsea drawing to Southampton, which Minamino scored the goal. See, I thought that was brilliant. I thought it was going to work to our advantage, sending him off to Southampton, and he's stopping teams that we need them to drop points, and he's dropping them for us on another team. So I thought it was going to work out great, but we can't even count on ourselves to do our part. We need to do our part of you can't just rely. And that's sad, because that's what I'm just saying, because that's what I'm hoping our league, based on getting top 4, is on how good and how bad the other teams do. Because right now I don't see us scoring goals. We need to score goals to win games. Simple as that. Who was the last to score? I can't even remember since Mo Salah on our team. I can't even remember the last person to score since Mo Salah. Oh, really, I can't. That's sad. They're just driving me nuts. Anyways, Kop-Ish, just want to let you know how I felt after the game. It made me sick to my stomach, to be quite honest. But we're Reds. We keep going. Next game, we move on. We never walk alone. Peace.
What's good, Kopish? Hope you guys are well. Matt, Callum, Drifty. Hope all is good. Shouldn't be too long of a video, because you guys do a very good job of dissecting, everything that's going on in the game. I like the analysis. I like the discussions. I like how very real they are. You guys are not afraid to to speak facts and speak sense. And, you know, there's too many people that are too scared to actually talk about the reality of our situation and what should happen and why this has happened. And that's why I think Kopish is such a great channel, because you say it as it is and you're not afraid to do that. So yeah, 4th home loss in a row, our 4th loss in a row as well, and it's just getting unbearable. The injuries are getting unbearable. I mean, every single one of our players this season has had an injury, obviously in differing lengths of time, but pretty much our top quality players, well, a lot of them have been injured for ages, and who knows how long this Jordan Henderson injury is going to be. Henderson, my favourite player. I think he's done a great job at centre-back, to be honest. Yes, we haven't got the results, but if you look at his performance, he's been, you can tell he's a confident player, of course. He's an incredible leader. He's very good on the ball. His interceptions have been great. His headering has been good. His distribution's been fine at centre-back. He's done a good job. So I don't think he's at fault for these performances or these, you know, the fact that we've conceded goals. It's a kind of team thing, and it's also been individual areas. Let's look at those games: the Man City game, the Leicester game, pretty much the Everton game as well, and the Brighton game. You know, just look at the nature of the goals. You'll see not really Jordan Henderson's fault. So yeah, he's going to be a massive miss, and it's just another centre-back partnership. What is it? Our 18th centre-back partnership this season. How can you be expected to put a sustained title push or even a sustained top 4 charge together when we have these chop and changes to our team? Great to see Naby Keita back. Hopefully he plays in the midfield soon. Because we need a squad. Look at Minamino. As I said, as soon as we let Minamino go on loan, I was like, why the hell are we doing this? We have a depleted squad already. Why are you getting rid of a squad player who's actually a decent player, who maybe hasn't necessarily been given the time he deserves, but come on, he's been okay. We need a squad. I'd rather have Minamino on the bench than flipping 18-year-olds or young players, inexperienced players. So that's that. Yeah, so the Everton game, I don't think we were that bad. I think we created a few chances. In possession, we were okay. The start of the second half was fairly positive because we moved the ball quite nicely, interchanging here and there with the passes. But we need to get results, and we're not getting results at the moment. And in my opinion, as soon as we drew to West Brom and Newcastle, the signs were there. It was a top 4. It was a top 4 battle. Just as soon as those games went by, I knew it was a top 4 battle. This was happening. This was coming. Didn't realize all these injuries would be coming, but as soon as we lost Van Dijk and Gomez, we were never going to be able to sustain this. I mean, that's the reality. In my opinion, Ozan Kabak, not good enough to start. Much rather see Ben Davis. 10 minutes into the Leicester game, I knew he wasn't really good enough. I think he potentially has a future at Liverpool. I wouldn't be too concerned if he doesn't, to be honest. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I definitely want to see Davis and Phillips. I have no idea why Phillips was even displaced out of the team, because he's solid. You can see he's much more active, much more engaged, less afraid to engage in a battle, good in the air, confident player. He needs to start alongside Ben Davis, who's pretty much played the season in the Championship. You know, there's a lot of defending required in the Championship, and I'm pretty sure with, you know, his experience, he's not a young player, Ben Davis. He's about 25 years old. He'll do a job for us. I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah, at the end of the day, the most important thing that right now is to pick up results. That's what we need. We need it urgently. We need to stop making these shitty errors. We need to stop being robbed by fucking corrupt refereeing VAR decisions. I mean, how on earth Chris Kavanagh can look at that and give a penalty is beyond me. But I'm used to it now. I'm not going to explode. We're used to it. The whole season we've had it. The whole season, every single game has been a big game-changing decision that hasn't gone our way. And it's a disgrace, to be honest. I can't believe we're watching the highest standard football in the world with the worst referees in the world, pretty much. That's I think what we all feel, to be honest. But yeah, there's really not much more to say. The Sheffield United game is absolutely huge. Are we going to get top 4? As I said a few weeks ago, I'm not confident, cannot categorically say we are. And, you know, I said that on the Friday night show, and, you know, some of the comments were like, oh, how can you say we're not going to get top 4? Well, look at us in the table now. It's cool being real. And so, yeah, Sheffield United are the worst team in the league, no disrespect, but they're 20th with 11 points. If we cannot beat them, then I actually have no idea what the hell I'm gonna do, or what the hell we're gonna do as a fan base. But yeah, it will be disastrous. But we have a whole week to prepare for that. So come on, the Reds. Come on, the Reds. Come on. We have quality in our team. We have a quality manager. We've still got experienced players. We need to find somehow. Just need to be performing better. We're not even creating chances. We're not looking. We're just not at it at the moment. I just can't wait for the season to finish, go again, reset, rejig the team. Every one of our players has been very, very poor. Let's not beat around the bush. Every one of our players has been very poor for a long time, 2.5 months. Let's be honest. Even though Salah has scored a lot of goals, look at his performances. They haven't been that good. Yeah, he saved us a few times in some of the games, but his performances overall haven't been at it. So let's be honest, no player is immune from criticism, and you know, you can criticize, don't lash into the players, but there's ways and means of discussing the effectiveness and the usefulness and the quality of our players so far. And yeah, discussion should be encouraged. So yeah, anyway, up the Reds, come on, boys. Looking forward to the Monday night show. I like how you dive deep into our problems, and yeah, I like the debates. So yeah, come on, the Reds. Please get the win against Sheffield United. Let's try and get top 4. And yeah, Liverpool till I die. Come on, the Reds. You'll never walk alone.